Good day everyone and welcome to today's video. So yesterday's vlog at the end I asked you guys to ask me some questions about my book. Damn Anya, shoot. Because I feel like I've really only shown you guys the cover and just been like, buy my book, please buy it. But you don't really know what's on the inside, and that's what really counts. Because you should probably know what you're about to read before you purchase something and support me. Today I'm going to basically let you guys know what the book's about, but by your help by asking me questions about the book. So starting off with the first question is, how many pages are in the book? Well, that's a good question because I don't even know myself actually, I forget. All right, so there is 257 pages. I think like a few extra random white pages in the back for you to doodle in or something. Actually, it's a special offer that you can only get today if you pre-order now. Second question is, if you didn't name your book in real life, what would you name it? I was tossing around a few of the names before I chose in real life. I was thinking Behind the Screen. I kind of like my subtitle too, which is My Journey to a Pixelated World. I don't know, I just wanted to do something in pixels, but I ended up making it my subtitle. But anyways, yeah. Why did you decide to write the book? That is a really good question. I feel like I am very, very fortunate to have the audience that I do, and I wanted to make the most of that and try and make a difference in this world. I know how cheesy that kind of sounds, but honestly, I went through a lot of tough times through my childhood with having an alcoholic parent, being bullied for being in special education classes, growing up with an autistic brother. There's a lot of things that I went through growing up that was very, very hard, and because I felt so alone, I wanted to help others out there, my viewers, other people, not feel as alone and kind of be that person there for them to know that real life can suck sometimes, and it's not all perfect like people might think it is. So to answer the question, basically I wanted to talk about my experiences to help others out there, in short, yes. When/how did you decide to write the book? It actually started when I got kicked off The Amazing Race, the second time. I got put in sequester in Thailand for 2 weeks and had no communication with the outside world. So I had a lot of time to think, and I started thinking about what it was that I wanted to do once I got out, and writing a book was one of the things that I wanted to do. And so while I was in Thailand, I started writing my book. What type of stories would be in the book? It's a variety. There's sad stories, there's happy stories, there's inspirational stories. I talk a lot about growing up in special education and how I got teased and bullied for that, to stuff about my mother and stories that happened there, to finding my passion for video making and making YouTube my full-time job and how that all happened. I know a lot of questions, I don't know if I picked one, but was, do you talk about your YouTube story? And I do. I talk about how I got to where I am today and kind of tips and tricks for aspiring YouTubers as well. I talk about my first heartbreak, which leads me on to my next question, which is, obviously you don't want to give away too much, but what was the hardest thing for you to write about? I would say writing about my first heartbreak was definitely very hard. Just going back to that. I mean, no one ever wants to relive their first heartbreak, and I had to do that because I had to write all about it. But it actually ended up being very therapeutic and healing for me because I created this villain and this monster that was just completely blown away after writing this, which thank God I wrote this book because it healed so many wounds. It was also really hard to talk a lot about situations with my mom because they were so personal and so real for me that of course that was hard to relive because it affected me a lot as a kid, and to talk about it again and being so open about it is definitely very, very tough to do. Describe your book in 3 words. Emotional, inspirational, and real. In real life. Or I should have just said in real life, but no, it's definitely very real. Do you feel after reading in real life your fans will be able to connect with you on a deeper, more emotional level? Abso-freaking-lutely. I go so in depth with my life and a lot of very personal stuff that I feel like are able to connect with a whole variety of people. I'm not going to go too in depth with everything that I talk about, but there will definitely be something in there that you will be able to relate with one way or another. Is there things you've never told anyone in the book? Yes. There's a lot of things, and I'm actually pretty terrified for when this book comes out, because there's a lot of things that I'm afraid that people are going to read, and I don't know, I'm just very scared, but also excited. That's the feelings that are inside right now. Did you cry at one point writing a certain subject? Yeah, I cried a lot of moments throughout my book, which was really sappy, but I think it was because I was like healing and I needed to cry because it was almost like I was mourning myself or things. I don't know. It was weird. What do you think the best part of the book is? Hold on, let me find that chapter. Oh my god, yes, this is the best chapter ever. Okay, chapter 14 is literally my favorite chapter just because oh my god, okay. I can't even tell you, but you guys will definitely like chapter 14. It's a good chapter, definitely my favorite. Is your book going to have heat-stopping surprises for us? Whoa, wow, 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 heat-stopping surprises. You bet your darn booties there's gonna be some heated surprises in there. Yeah, like I said before, I talk about stuff that I never talked about before. So there are going to be a lot of surprises and some fun little knick-knack paddywhacks in there for you guys. So yeah. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And I've said this before, I think it would be absolutely freaking amazing if this book became a New York Times bestseller. That's my dream, that's my goal. It's not because of, like, I want to make tons and tons of money. It's honestly because I want to try and make a difference in this world, and I feel like this book has the power to do that, and I really want to affect people's lives and just make them not feel as alone, and to just know that it's okay that your life is like this right now, but once you grow up, like, honestly, things get better. And I think that was another big thing, because so many people say it gets better, but that's just words. Like, I want to know proof and how it gets better. And I feel like, honestly, in this book, it is a full-on, like, this is how it got better for me and how it will get better for you as well. So yeah, that's it for today's video. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. I love you so much. Pre-order link is down below if you are interested in buying it. It also comes out on May 19th if you want to get it in stores. And yeah, that's it for today's video. I will see you all tomorrow. I think I said that like 5 times. Okay, good and bye.
Oh, who's a good boy? Oh, Wolfie, I missed you so much. I missed you so much. Oh, you're giving me big kisses. I think you miss me too. I think, oh, you're licking my armpit? Yay? Is it stinky? I forgot to put on deodorant. You probably smell it. So do you want to say hello to everybody?
Hey everybody, it's me, Wolfie. Sorry, the scene of me and Daddy, being reunited was so short. I was just real happy to see him and I wanted to spend some special time with him. Right, didn't you?
He's gotten so big, didn't you?